Look, the number of families providing some form of help to an aging parent has more than tripled in the past 15 years. Here with more on helping our parents stay independent much longer, the owner of Home Instead Senior Care of Sherman Oaks, California, Sadif Salute. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Welcome, welcome. Now, this is always a personal journey for every person. And let's start with the things, the signs that you notice in the elderly of your parents. I know that one of the things that the issues I had with my mom was the missed medications, which was a big concern for us.
Right, that's a very important one because missed medication, let's say they miss a dose, for example, or making medication mistakes or taking it twice in the same day and forgetting that they took it in the morning. That could be a very serious medical problem.
I was going to say we finally did is we had those little long cases of Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So if I didn't see her 2 days in a row, at least when I went to go see her on the third day, I could see if she missed any of the medications.
Right, you can just check the box and see.
What are speaking of checking the box, what are some of those boxes that would check if you start going, this is a common mistake that's happening?
Another one would be the piling mail. You may know, I mean, I have a difficult time already checking the mailbox myself every day. So you can imagine a senior with, weak knees and having to walk all the way down the driveway to check the mailbox.
Or steps.
It's overwhelming. It's overwhelming for them, as well as, if they have deteriorating eyesight or, writing the bills was the responsibility of a now deceased spouse. So you can see things like overdue bills, balance, or, bounced checks, utilities being shut off because lack of payment.
My mom would miss medical appointments. She would not miss, but she would know what day she had to go to the doctor.
Right.
Is that a sign?
That is. Now, if you also look at things, something similar to that would be the lost walker. It would be if they have memory problems and they are able to walk, risk would be wandering. You can imagine if they just open the door and walk outside, it's scary if they can't find their way back, and that tends to happen. Also, they may place a valuable somewhere in the house and get frantic and think that, oh my goodness, it's been lost or stolen. But really, they just placed it somewhere and they can't remember where it was.
One of the things that really concerned me was I would go shopping for my mom. I would put everything in the refrigerator, and when I returned the next day or 2 days later, the food wasn't eaten, so she forgot to eat.
That does happen, unfortunately. We do see that a lot. So when seniors live alone and if they've had a spouse that has passed away, it becomes overwhelming for them to cook. So they tend to not eat properly. And as people age, they tend to find it difficult to maintain a well-balanced diet. So if you go in their refrigerator and open the door, like you said, it'll be either nearly empty or it'll just be packed with spoiled food.
Spoiled, yes.
So that could be
You also say to go to the bathroom, the restroom, and look around for signs of...
Yes, bathroom fixtures, loose bathroom fixtures.
Why?
So if you go in there and you see a torn shower curtain or a loose towel bar, you can imagine they probably were trying to hoist themselves up or use it for support so they don't fall. So that's another dangerous thing that you can keep an eye out for that they've been trying to do.
My daddy would sometimes forget to shave. Is that a sign as well? Because some guys just don't shave,
Some don't, but usually for seniors, that's a very obvious sign. Just by looking at them, you can tell if they have unkempt hair or if they've been wearing the same outfit 4 days in a row. And you can ask Dad, right? You can say, Dad, did you take a shower this morning? He'll say yes, but he's in the same outfit since Monday.
All right, so that's some of the common things to look for, but what can we do?
So there's some good resources, special activities at churches, for example, senior centers, local area agencies for the aging, as well as Home Instead Senior Care resources. Even better, what you can do is invite a senior over to your house just for a meal. Because what you'll see, it does benefit them physically, such as, like you said, medication management and nutrition, but also there's an emotional aspect to it as well. It would help from social isolation. It would prevent that. So unfortunately, not everybody lives close to their senior loved one, but what you can do is that's what Home Instead Senior Care is here to help with.
Well, you started a pledge. This is the Sunday dinner pledge.
Yes.
Tell us what that is about.
And not necessarily, it doesn't have to be Sunday dinner. It could be Saturday brunch, for example, or it could be a weekday dinner. And it does not have to take hours making the meal or cost a lot of money. But it's important to keep in mind who's at the dinner table. You do have Grandpa sitting at the dinner table as well, and a bunch of other different generations Grandpa may not be so interested in tofu, or he may have a difficult time, chewing a tough steak. So you want to keep that in mind. And our home instead caregivers do a great job at cooking for the families and keeping those needs in mind as well.
My dad would never have tofu. He would have never had tofu.
But aren't you associated with Meals on Wheels as well?
Absolutely.
This is really important. I love this part.
Yes, so do I. So the SundayDinnerPledge.com, if you go to that website and make a pledge to have dinner or lunch once a week with your family, make that pledge, and Home Instead Senior Care Foundation will donate $1 to Meals on Wheels America for every pledge. So
I love that.
Yeah, and you're not just helping your senior loved one with a meal along with the family, you're also helping families across the nation get a healthy meal.
And tips on meals as well there?
Absolutely. You'll find recipes, tips on meals, and pre and post activities to the cooking so that all generations of the family can be involved.
Thank you. This was great information. Thank you so much.
Good stuff. You can check out for more information, go to SundayDinnerPledge.com. All right, when we come back, the sweetest man made of sugar, Dan Kohler.
I'm hardly that sweet, but we will be investigating sugar in all its forms around the world when we come back. Stay tuned.
Presented by Home Instead Senior Care. To us, it's personal.
What was once simple isn't so simple anymore. Yet you just can't be there for them all the time. But we can.
Looks like the mail came in early today.
At Home Instead, we understand. It's why we offer individualized care for every unique situation to keep your aging loved ones safe and sound. At home, instead of anywhere else. Call or visit us at homeinstead.com.
Ortho Home